Hi guys, welcome to Signal Path. Today we're talking about the Baker's Dozen from Couch Electronics. The Baker's Dozen is this really cool 3-knob overdrive in this phenomenal custom enclosure. Really neat design. But what's inside of the Baker's Dozen, while kind of reminiscent of low gain drive tones that we all love, has its own special thing going on. It's quite dark, it's very smooth, and it's something that just kind of feels like putting a warm blanket on your tone. It doesn't ever feel muddy, even in the darkest of tones. It feels like it really bulks up and accents single coil tones really well, bringing body and roundness in a way that doesn't feel muddy or scooped or boomy, just pleasant and beautiful. It adds mids and lows in a way that is natural sounding. It doesn't feel like you're getting it by unnatural means. It feels like everything about this pedal and its sound is very organic. It feels like you could toss this on nearly any guitar and you would find success. There is something that it just brings that is very sonically pleasing, easy to work into a rig, and it's so small. Like, it's so tiny, genuinely, that I would be shocked if anyone didn't have a place that could fit an enclosure that is just this, just this size. It is something that is has been just a total joy to wrap into the rig and explore the sounds with. But if you're somebody who likes this kind of stuff, I would really recommend checking out Couch Electronics. This is their first design, and I think it is an incredible sign of what is to come. So check them out. And if you like this kind of content, it would mean a ton to me if you'd like this video to let YouTube know to recommend this kind of content in the future, and subscribe to follow along with the channel. But without really much further ado, let's jump into the sounds and explore a little bit of what the Baker's Dozen does in the context of my rig. All right, let's listen to the Baker's Dozen. I'm playing my Fender Telecaster into the Squish As compressor by Bondi Effects, into the Baker's Dozen, and then out of that, a touch of reverb from the Big Sky, and straight into the UA, Dream, and Ruby, mixed in parallel within the duophony. It sounds like this. And here's the Baker's Dozen. So as you can hear, it adds a ton of fullness. There's like kind of this edge of breakup grit to it, but it doesn't feel like it's out of control, and you can like kind of pull back on dynamics to get that nice kind of cooked, clean sound. The first thing I think we should explore is tone, because I think it is one of the most interesting and useful things in the pedal, but all the way dark. It's definitely dark, but it's not like muddy or unclear. It's still got a ton of definition. Bringing that to the center. Up. That's where it feels like home to me the most. Maxing out the gain gets you some nice like kind of like edge of fuzzy textures. Kind of breaks up a bit more, gets a little bit more kind of riffy in my mind. I don't know if this will make sense to anyone, but this is like a major key overdrive. It feels, even when it's like going for it, it just feels happy to me. It feels like it. The way it like organizes notes and kind of brings out that kind of those like really, really nice textures. It just feels happy in a kind of a way to me. I don't know how to describe it better than that, but maybe somebody smarter than me can explain why I feel that way. And this tone's really, really cool with like big ambient stuff, like big ambient leads. I'm going to kick on a bigger reverb and a delay here. All you post-rock guys, really, really useful for that, but kind of on the low gain, which I think is really where this thing shines the most. If you bring up that volume, bring the gain down. The way that it lifts single coils is just so nice. With just kind of a big, simple reverb. I could get stuck there honestly for hours. It is one of the most brilliant and like beautiful tone shaping overdrives that I've ever used. If you're kind of into that like sort of blank slate clean tone, it does it very, very well. In terms of tone, kind of all the way up, it's kind of the last thing to look at. Because the tone knob kind of contributes to the overall character of the overdrive. It's sort of that tone up kind of lets a little bit more texture and a little bit more chaos kind of through. So for 3 knobs, it's got this really, really beautiful array of sounds. It doesn't feel like it's like the most broad ranging in terms of gain levels, in terms of tone settings, but they're all really nice to listen to. Really, really compelling, really fun to play. So if you're looking for something that's kind of sitting in that low gain, beautiful kind of area rather than like aggressive or weird, this is your guy. It really does sound incredible. And yeah, something that I've really, really been enjoying, especially on that ambient stuff, which I think I'm going to go back to for a little bit here. But thanks for listening.